Out our class with a few activities in a software called Photos, formerly known as iPhoto. This is an update of the old Mac program. On your dock, you should have an icon that says Photos right here. What I'm going to do is, for our first activity, is start you through the basics of using this program, starting with importing photos. Now, I have a memory card from one of our cameras that I'm going to stick into the iMac. If you're using the iMac, the card reader is just below the CD drive on the right side of the computer. Make sure that you're careful to stick the SD card into the card reader and not the disk drive. So with that, I'm going to insert the card, and the icon for that card should pop up on the desktop in a second. And as you notice, it automatically launched Photos. Now, if it doesn't automatically launch Photos on your program, simply click on it on the desktop and it will launch. But I believe for most of you it should launch automatically. So what I've done here is I've shot 30 sample photos to show you the import process, and it should be the same for all of you. Now, the interface here I'm just going to look at a little bit. We'll look at it a little bit in some of the other tutorials as well. But if yours doesn't look like this, one of the things that may be different is that if you go to View, your sidebar may be hidden. So on mine, I've selected under View to show the sidebar. Alright, these are the photos that I've shot with the camera. They were the only ones on the memory card at that time. I'm going to select Import All New Photos, and we'll wait for that process to happen here. And there's a progress right up here in the top of the screen, and you can see it's just going to complete. There it is, it's completed, and it informs you in the upper right here that 30 items have been successfully imported. Those will always show up, at least until the next time you import photos, under your last import here on the left hand side. Now, the card, the memory card, also appears up here. And when I am done with that, I'm going to want to eject that card properly. Don't just pull it out of the computer, but I'm going to eject that card properly so that someone else can use it. So with that, I'm going to click on the eject, and you'll notice it disappeared off the desktop as well, so now someone else can use the memory card. Alright, with that, we have imported our photos. In upcoming tutorials, we will show you how to sort those photos into albums. But for the most part, we're going to keep these tutorials as short as possible.